Let's talk about the Donald.Win. It's weird that they changed the name to Patriots.Win. I mean, it makes sense, but it's weird because I had the owner of the domain, the Donald.Win, on my show on Monday. He joined me on the show. So we were talking about it, and he even said they're coming after him because he was trying to get ahead of some negative press that was coming his way because they wanted to pit the Donald.Win as this hate site that helped incite the violence. I'm going to use quotes, the violence on the 6th, okay, the Capitol Hill riot, as they keep calling it. And they're trying to make it worse than what it is. But really, it's like, you know, he was just like, look, I wanted to get ahead of it. And, you know, I just wanted to tell them, the mainstream media is the them in this situation, that, look, I you know, we have mods that do their jobs. Sometimes people do posts that we don't see immediately, but we try to, you know, curb any violence. You know, he was getting ahead of it. And he did a 2-hour interview basically saying, like, look, it's not their fault. And, you know, it's not, don't come after my family. You know, I want to protect my family. And they are calling him a traitor. They're trying, and I mean, I don't want to get in the middle of this battle. I'm just telling you what is the facts here. You know, they're calling him a traitor by going to even just simply catering to the mainstream media and like going and talking to them. So now this is what happens to when you go to the Donald.Win. This site cannot be reached. It refused to connect. Well, because it is no more. Now, he actually offered to transfer the domain to them, and I don't think they really cared for that because they created Patriots.Win. So they switched it up to Patriots.Win. It's the same site, you know, the same header. You know, you got Trump and the eagle and the Trump, you know, president seal. And then this is them talking about it. Now, they don't have the same stickies as they did a couple days ago when this first happened. I think it was maybe yesterday when it happened. I'm not sure exactly, or maybe it was this morning. But they had all these stickies talking about what happened and the reason why. Now, at first, they were definitely coming down hard. They weren't naming him by name, but if you read the comments, everyone was saying his name anyway. But they were saying we had a rogue mod that, you know, totally screwed us over, even though his name is Jody, by the way. He was on my show. It's not like his name is hidden. He literally was talking on my show on Monday. So Jody said, look, I'm paying for the domain out of my own pocket. I'm not even a part of it anymore. So he was actually hosting the site. It was like $60 a month or something like that, just because. So he was doing it, and I even said to him, I'm like, why? Like, you know, you should cut ties. Like, there's zero reason that you need to hold on to it, give it to them, and, you know, stop paying for it. And he was like, well, I only want to give it to someone that I trust. And they basically said, forget you. We don't care what you have to say. We're going to start our own thing. And they did. So now it's Patriots.Win. Now you know, there's a lot of explanations on here, and essentially at first they were trying to blame a rogue mod and that, you know, Trump isn't in the White House anymore. Now they're talking about how they're rebranding because they're the potential of Trump creating the Patriot Party. So they're saying, well, if he does in fact go with the Patriot Party, then we'll actually be ahead of the game and prepped for it because we'll be the Patriots.Win. And now they're kind of not talking about anything that happened with the rogue mod. And I've been talking to this here rogue mod that they're talking about, and he's even saying, he's like, you know, they said it's like, well, Trump's gone and that he's a traitor that lied to them. And he's like, I don't even know what how to deal with these people anymore, because he was trying to be nice, and he's even being attacked, you know, for trying to pass it on in a trustworthy source, which honestly, I don't even think it was worth his time to try to even do that. I think it would have been better to just be like, have it, whatever, wash my hands of this, you know, because I feel like it just dug a further hole, you know. But that's what happened to, you know, there's even an Ask Me Anything, and the people are just, I mean, they're brutal, man. The internet is a brutal place. That is all I can say about that. It is a brutal place.